You have done this before. Stabbing at a tiny button that keeps slipping away, too small, tucked in the wrong corner, just out of reach. Tap. Miss. That miss was not clumsiness. There is a law that predicts exactly how hard any button is to hit before your finger even moves. It is called Fitz's law. Learn it, and you will place every button on the screen with real intent instead of guessing. It comes from Paul Fitz, a psychologist who, back in 1954, timed how long it takes the human hand to reach a target. His finding was beautifully simple. The time to hit a target depends on just two things: how far away it sits and how big it is. Bigger targets are faster to reach. Closer targets are faster to reach. That is the entire engine behind the law, so picture every button as a target on a map. Two numbers decide everything: the distance your cursor travels and the size of what it aims for. A big target, sitting close, is effortless to hit. A tiny target far away is genuinely hard. Same click, wildly different effort. So every target lands somewhere on a scale from easy to hard. Shrink it or push it further away and the difficulty climbs. Which hands you your very first rule: make important buttons big. Size shortens the reach, and it quietly signals one thing: press me. Then bring them close, right near where the hand or the cursor already rests. Distance is not just space. Distance is time. Now here is the trick that most designers overlook. Look at the very edges of the screen because they hide a real superpower. You cannot overshoot an edge. Fling your cursor upward and it slams to a stop at the top. So the edge itself acts like a target of infinite size, one you simply cannot miss. That is why the menu bar hugs the very top of the Mac, and why the four corners are the most powerful pixels on the display. On a phone, the map changes shape. Now it is drawn by your thumb, which sweeps one easy arc across the bottom of the glass. So the primary buttons belong down in that natural arc, and almost never up in the far top corner, where the thumb has to strain. There is a hard floor to all of this, too. A target can simply be too small to trust a moving fingertip with. Roughly a finger's width, about 44 points, is the smallest comfortable tap. Go any smaller than that, and the misses start piling up. And spacing matters just as much as raw size. Two buttons can each be plenty big, yet still sit far too close together. Put delete right beside save, at the same size and the same weight, and Fitz's law all but guarantees a painful misstep. So pull your destructive actions apart. Make them smaller, set them farther away, or guard them behind one deliberate confirm. You can run the same math in reverse. 2. A giant buy button, parked dead center, is easy to hit entirely on purpose. Think about a right-click menu. It springs up right under your cursor, so the distance left to travel is almost nothing. The prime pixel. Radial menus push that idea even further. Every option sits the exact same short distance away, fanned out in a ring around the pointer. So here is the whole law in a single breath. Difficulty rises as the distance grows, and it falls as the target gets bigger, and this is exactly why it pays off. Bigger, closer, edge-anchored targets mean faster taps, fewer errors, and a lot less quiet rage. You have met the villains. The close button shrunk to a speck. The cramped toolbar. Confirm glued right up against cancel. The fix is the same every time. Size by importance. Place by reach. And protect the dangerous actions with distance. But do not just blow everything up. Big buttons belong to the frequent, safe actions. Keep the rare and dangerous ones small and set them well out of easy reach. Get that balance right, and your most important action slides all the way over to easy the moment a thumb reaches for it. Now the target is generous, sitting close, and anchored to an edge. There is no hunting, no stretching, and no more missing. Remember that tiny button from the very start? Size it up, pull it into reach, and the fight is finally over. One easy tap. Next time we turn to Hick's Law, why offering people too many choices quietly paralyzes them instead of helping them decide. If this made design click for you, subscribe and follow along. Design is not how it looks. It is how it works. See you next class.